Thanks. So I'm Anthony Atlas. I'm the VP of Product at Ceres Imaging, Stanford alum, and former winner of the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair. And green button. So Ceres, we do imaging and analytics for agriculture. So basically, if you're involved in the production of a crop, the game is you're trying to get a really consistent crop each year, and you have to respond to variability, both the increasingly variable weather conditions and variability in your field. And there's only so many things you actually control. Where do you put down nitrogen? Where does water go? Where do you apply fungicides and respond to pests and disease? And so you're looking at an almond orchard here from the top down where our imagery is pulling out stress at a per plant, a per tree level, so that you can actually detect a problem early and get out there and correct it. We've got a very science-driven team, about 75 of us now, 25, 26 have PhDs and masters, and we do really kind of like high-velocity R&D in the market. Really the first thing, part of our system that we had to do was take a $6 million NASA sensor and figure out how to make a much cheaper version that we could go to market with. And so we build these, the custom sensor systems ourselves. Second piece is really all about computer vision, using that to detect patterns in the imagery, count trees, do things like that. And then the third piece is the modeling and the agronomy. And we work really closely with research partners on the ground to build these proprietary ground truth data sets. And we do that both with on the academic side with universities, and we've had kind of multi-year published studies looking at the work that we do, and also on the commercial side and with partners. Some of those products, what they look like, it all started with almonds and managing water. Back in the day, that was the first killer app for us. But the corn and bean guys, as they say in the Midwest, don't really control water. So we moved into pest and disease detection and also how to manage nutrients like nitrogen, understanding chlorophyll levels in crops, and increasingly moving towards analytics and kind of asset management side of it. So looking at forecasting yield, field by field, understanding kind of supply chain risk, kind of getting visibility into sustainability. We offer our products as a service, so we basically, at the end of it, the grower's getting the imagery delivered through an app. Their guys can go out in the field, take actions, kind of track it, close the loop on it. It works on basically an Uber model where it turns out there's all these people with planes and also drones and stuff out there, and they get our systems, and we tell them where to fly. They collect the data, they plug it in, and then we get it. And so we don't actually have to own or operate any of the planes. It allows us to scale very quickly. And next button. And so, and scale we have. We started out with the tree nuts, moved into vineyards, a lot more specialty crops, broke into the commodities market in the Midwest. We've gone from the US into Australia, entering Southeast Asia now as well. So we've raised about $35 million to date, most recently a $25 million round from Insight Venture Partners. And the name of the game for us is working with new people, new geographies, kind of moving up into other parts of the supply chain. So we'd love to talk with people involved in sort of any area of of ag that we think we could make an impact. I'd love to kind of explore what our technology can do for you. Thank you.